Hi everyone, hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you, okay? We're building a fantastic community in the CoinsKid Discord there. You know, the patrons, everything. Thank you to the admin team as well, working 24/7, providing content, not just on Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP. We've got an altcoin section and it's absolutely blowing up. There's lots of great coins have been posted in there the past few days. Personally, I've missed a few, but thank you for the guys that are posting the content, and lasses, you know, not being sexist. You know, we've got males and females that are in there, technical analysis, top of the league, that are just posting content. Thank you very much. It's amazing. You know, it's fantastic. So yeah, all the links are on coinskid.com and in each and every single video description. Okay, so right now basically Bitcoin is rolling over. I think there's some Wyckoff distribution going at play here. I'm going to show you this tweet by one of our members. Yeah, so this is basically a tweet by Crypto CUNT. I can't really say his name, but this guy's a member in our Patreon there and the Discord server. He's posting a lot of content all the time. So yeah, he's basically this kind of TA that I've noticed him post today in the Discord and this tweet as well. This is kind of tying up with my own sort of theory that we're going through this manipulation again in Bitcoin, and we are expecting some kind of ABC correction right here. Okay, so basically, look, whether or not we come down this drastically to this swing low, that's another question to be asked, because I have found another key level of support which I'm going to show you right now. And you know, we are bullish, don't get me wrong, I think we're bullish, okay, but I do expect we was putting an ABC in here, and I do think we will have one last shakeout. But to invalidate my theory and this chap's theory as well, all we have to do is break this local high up at 53k. If we break that, then this particular scenario right here is not going to play out, basically. Okay, it would be nice to get one last sort of shakeout, one last little dip, you know, sort of, you know, shake out the weak hands basically, and reset some of them levels ready to skyrocket. Okay, you know, it has happened before, but because it's happened before does not necessarily mean it'll happen again. So I'll drop a link to this guy's tweet. Okay, do give him a follow. Basically, you know, he's saying that we're now finishing off the Wyckoff distribution, which I've been posting for quite a while. We just had an accumulation on the lower time frame, which is bringing us back up for one last test of the UTAD. Okay, so yeah, this is what I see BTC doing short term next months, not because of TA patterns, but because of manipulation 24/7. So it is almost like we're going through sort of some kind of manipulation again, isn't it? But again, it is theory based. Everything is theory based. So he's saying he's seen a drop down to 38k here, which pretty much ties up with that swing low that I'm looking at as well. Okay, so yeah, take a look at his tweet, take a read. But you know, it's there. Does it happen? You know, it doesn't have to happen. All we got to do is break this high, haven't we? But I found one key level of support right now which is really bullish for Bitcoin, and I think that could actually come in as a support. I do see a little whip down, I do, you know, looking at the charts right here. I think that we're retracing right now. Like I said to you, look, we come up impulsively and we trace, like here we came down to this low just then, we started to retrace to this high in this previous correction, look, where we rolled over like this, created a bottom, come back up to retrace, got rejected, and had one whopping correction, didn't we? Come down to this swing low down here, which is what I gave you in a previous correction, 2800 on the nose as well. I think I gave you that when we was up here and we're losing that. I said to you, put some bids down there on that swing low. Okay, and it came, you know, and that was fruitful for the CoinsKid community right there. But right now we're doing exactly the same thing again. Look, we rolled over like we did roll over here. Okay, these 10 waves which I've shown you yesterday, we rolled over, we had this correction. There is another pattern that's forming here as well. I'll show you in a second. But right now we're retracing again. Okay, and you can see where we retraced to on the previous correction. Okay, we retraced all the way up to the 0702. Okay, 589990, where we got rejected and then rolled. So do anticipate that what Bitcoin is trying to do, it's trying to get to 49639. Okay, you could actually get a little bit rejected before then, but I do think you're trying to get there to retest that again, you know, to invalidate this particular theory of mine and that guy's there. All we have to do is come up and break this high, because if we do start to break this high, you're forming a new impulsive wave and you've got a beautiful long target of around about $60,631. So at that point you could open a lovely little long and you're looking at a new impulsive wave around about 14%. Okay, but again, set stop losses. But I do think we're looking at an ABC. We've got this kind of ABC correction here, which I did anticipate on the way up. I did anticipate we're putting in an ABC here. Okay, and we're obviously with a September correction as well. We do need to keep an eye on the DXY. That's one thing we're going to look at with you in a moment. But yeah, I mean, where is the bottom? Where is the bottom here? Okay, are we going to see a whopping correction like we did here, or are we going to put in some kind of head and shoulders pattern here as well? Look, because you've got a particular trend line like this. Look, do you see this? So if you was to put in a head and shoulders pattern, let's have a look where that would actually come to. So left shoulder, the head, Now you've come up and create the right shoulder just here, okay, and you lose this key level support. Potentially, where could you go to just here? Because there is another pattern I want to show you. Boom, look at that, right down to a target, which is his target as well, which is this swing low. Do you see that? Again, it doesn't have to happen, but it's kind of gearing up for it, isn't it? And equally, there's a diamond top pattern here, as there was here as well. Look, so head and shoulders, diamond top pattern, whatever you want to call it. You know, this is a pattern that played out as well. You know, you've got some kind of diamond top pattern just there, and the technical target of diamond tops is from there to the bottom, just like that. And you can see it's the same technical target as a head and shoulders bum target met. Do you see that? And right now we'll be doing exactly the same again. Look, we're putting in a diamond top pattern. You're going to come up, you're going to get rejected off a level of resistance. Primarily, is it the 702 at 49639? You know, start to come up and do something like that. You put in this kind of mini diamond top pattern like this, look, you know, and then we get the correction when we lose that key level support, which again is this neckline of this head and shoulders pattern which I've shown you. So, you know, if we was to go through the same correction, you can see pretty much it ties up with what we're looking at, that 37k retest of this swing low. Now there is another key level of support I'm going to show you right now, okay, to invalidate this, okay, to invalidate all of this particular scenario and play right now, coming up to the 702, getting rejected and rolling, loses this trend line, you know, carrying out a head and shoulders, diamond top pattern, whatever you want to call it. To invalidate all of this, all we have to do is break this high, okay, break this high, come up now, break that high, you're looking at that minimal 1618. But I do think that if we do start to come down here, okay, this particular level here, this will be one last shakeout, and at that point that's where you're going to see the continuation and potentially see the breakdown in the DXY as well. Because you know, on a DXY we are anticipating a bit of a head and shoulders pattern that's going to form potentially. You know, what I'm looking for in the DXY is some kind of relief rally, which we'll see sort of Bitcoin shit the bed basically after topping out. This is what happened. Just this little rally in the DXY just here sent Bitcoin spiraling 20%. Okay, so look, this little rally here, another little rally here, making a lower high just there, then roll, lose that neckline. This rolls over, head and shoulders pattern, you know, very much like what happened last year towards the end of September, rolling into October there, and this is where Bitcoin and crypto continued with the trend. So yeah, I'm kind of theorizing one last shakeout basically for Bitcoin, but where is another key level of support which I want to show you? Okay, so it might not necessarily come down this far. It's all right having a technical target, and it's all a big if, isn't it? If we do roll as well, you know, lose this key level support just here, this neckline of this head and shoulders pattern, we start to roll there and we start to come down and lose that low, then I would imagine that that is your technical target, but it might not actually get there, and I'll show you why it might not actually get there. Because of this, okay, because of the pi cycle top indicator. Now look at this. This is really, really bullish for Bitcoin. Really bullish, because this is a corrective phase of the previous bull market. Look, and this predicted the pi cycle top to the day. Look at that. Okay, then it's rolled into a bear market. You fell into all these moving averages just here. Okay, hitting your head, boom, bear market confirmation. You're falling. You're not getting back up. You know, you're dead in the water. You're under resistance, multi-year resistance. You low out basically, and then you pick up. As soon as you start to break above this orange line, which is the, what is this? Let me take a look at this. What is it? It's a inputs. So it's a short MA, 111 day short MA, because this only works on the daily time frame. Okay, so the orange line is 111 short MA, SMA basically. So yeah, you know, once we start to get above that, that's bullish. Okay, then we had a corrective phase where we're hitting head, come back up for air, we're looking good there, boom, V-shaped recovery because of corona, unforeseeable event. You know, so are we here right now? Like I've said to you so many times, we've had this corrective wave just here for Bitcoin. We've come down, okay, and right now we've come up for air, and we're looking really bullish here because we're getting back above this orange line. Okay, once we're above that, you can see we're in a bull market. Boom, 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 bull market. Look, it's boom, 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 bull market. Look at that, boom, 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 bull market. It's when we start to fall below it that it gets quite negative, and you start to have a deeper correction like we've just had here, a deeper correction just here, bear market. You know, even in this previous cycle high top, we topped out. Okay, we had the blow off top, we fell under it, we never got back above it. Okay, we did here, we have here. Look, you had this wave one, fell below it, got back above it, looking good, yay, and then we had that corona dump like that. Yeah, so unless we sort of, you know, right now lose this in a corona dump and come back up, there's no anomaly here. This is a black swan, it's an anomaly. Okay, it's an unforeseeable black swan event. I don't foresee that, but again, no one can foresee anything, can't they? So right now, based off the pi cycle top, you're looking extremely bullish because you're doing something that you didn't in the previous blow off top. You've got back above the orange line, the 111 day SMA. Okay, so you're looking really, really good, really good. Now, what happens when you do get above this? What happens? Look, you come back to it as support. You hold it as support for continuation. Just there, we lost it because of Corona, okay? Then you got back above it. What did you do? Got overextended. You come back to its support. Look at that for continuation. Got overextended. Come back to its support for continuation. This is last September. This is your supply shock. So do anticipate that I think that a key level of support right now, if we was to have a correction and we didn't necessarily come all the way down to that technical target of around about 37, 38k, I think, come to your charts, look at where this particular level is, okay? Because you can see this acts as a really key level of support right now. When you start to get overextended, you come back to it. Overextended, come back to it. Overextended, come back to it. You know, in the whole way up here, you get overextended, you come back to it. You know, in bull runs, overextended, come back to it. Acts as a really key level of support in a bull market. Look, overextended, come back to it. You had your correction where you fell under, which was wave 2, because those of you new to the channel right now, look, this is what we're looking at. Wave 1. Wave 2, which I think there's a wave 2 lows there, but we'll put it there anyway. You've gone through wave 3 right now, and now you've had wave 4, and now you're looking at wave 5 up to 200k. Okay, that's always been my target, 200k right now. Okay, and we are holding structure for that until we start to roll over here and lose this low down here. Okay, we are still on target for 200k. Okay, that's the seriousness of it, because you know you're getting above all moving averages, you're creating golden crosses. It's really, really good, and you're above, you know, key levels of resistance right now, and back testing and turning support. So yeah, you're gonna have corrections. You have corrections. Look, you come up, you get overextended. You come up, you get overextended. Look, come up, get overextended. Where you come back to the orange line. Okay, so do anticipate that the support level that you may see Bitcoin bounce off is really, really simple. It might not necessarily be as low as this swing low. It might just be this orange line where you want to put some bids in if you was to see a correction for Bitcoin, which currently sits at 39943. Okay, so yeah, the technical target, if it was to break down, would be that swing low. But if it didn't actually come down to that, just put some cheeky bids on the orange line, because you can see that when you get overextended, which you are, and you've not backtested this orange line at the moment, this for me is begging for a retest. But it doesn't mean it has to. It doesn't mean it has to, but you can see overextended, come back to it. Overextended, come back to it. If you hold it, absolutely bullish as, okay. So yeah, that's basically a Pi cycle top covered, and this was brought to my attention by 5-Day Crypto. Do follow that guy, he's brilliant. Okay, I really love his content, I watch him regularly. Do follow him. I'm going to do a collab with that guy. He's great. He covers loads of different bits and bobs in one video. Very, very, very gifted trader as well. So yeah, do follow him. I'll drop a link to his video description, to his video in the description. Okay, so that's basically a bit of Bitcoin covered today. You've got your key level resistance right there for Bitcoin, and you've got a support target right there that's not that swing low. So currently 39943. Get this particular indicator up. All you do is come up in your search for Pi Cycle Bitcoin top indicator, okay, by Nin Norijo, I think his name is. That's the one you're looking for. You drop it in. You can only look at it on the daily time frame though. You're looking on the weekly, it doesn't work. So it has to be the daily time frame. And look, it was in within one day that it called this top. So potentially, again, look, watch Chase's video, okay, you'll understand more than I can explain. But if we start to move up right now, and we start to come up right now, and we start to get back above this green line, okay, drop this indicator in your charts, because it'll tell you when the next Pi cycle top is, potentially up there at 200k, you know, next year. Hopefully, would be nice, wouldn't it? No one's got a crystal ball, but as long as we're breaking out key levels of resistance and we're holding back testing support, which is what I'm looking for, you know, we're golden. We're absolutely golden here, and we started to break out and form this fifth wave to the upside. But it's about where that support is if we was to have a correction, and it is a big if. You know, you might not have the correction, you might absolutely melt this high and just go on back test it and see you later. You know, it's if you roll over, I give you key level support. This is what I do in the channel, okay? So yeah, primary key level support is 39943. If we lose that, then you've got this swing low down here, okay, which I've equally given you, which is around about 37628, okay, and it is all a big if, but this is your level of resistance, which you did get rejected off on a previous retracement, was a 072, and you can see that currently sits at 39639, okay. So yeah, just ladder some shorts in there. Again, not financial advice, okay, and just here, look, this way you got rejected at the 0702 at 58990. You know, diamond top, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, potentially, it's all a potential. Okay, lose support, your technical target will be down here, but you might not get down there because Bitcoin is extremely strong and supported. That's Bitcoin. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.